What's going on, y'all? Stoker Racer Repair here. Got a little bit of a different video for you guys here. You guys might not know this, but I am a mechanic for my full-time job. I just started full-time about a year ago, and I thought I'd show you guys all the tools that I got, my toolbox, and then just show you what I do day to day. I also am going to start doing a tool review kind of thing. So basically, like, I'll show you my favorite tools first, and then like I'll make a video doing like tool reviews on the tools I use every day, so you guys can know what to buy and what not to buy. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. But for right now, let's get into the tour. So the stuff that I do day to day is like suspension, oil changes, brakes, tires, all that fun stuff. The other guy that works with me, Steve, he's helped me out so much throughout this mechanic process, like getting to learn the stuff. He does all the engines and stuff. I have done a couple engines before, but I don't really count those. I'm not doing them full time. I'm doing kind of the easier stuff like right now. But I am 18 years old. Just trying to learn this mechanic stuff. I'm liking it a lot. I've always been into cars my whole life, but trying to see how it would work out turning it into a job. It's fun, but it's tough some days. Kind of lose your love for cars for a little bit, just a tiny bit, but then you'll like click back in reality and realize you have your passion still for cars. It's just some days with working on these newer cars, it's a little stressful. Right now I have a 2013 Dodge Caravan with the 3.6 liter in it. I need valve cover gaskets. I think book time calls for 4 hours. I got it done in about 2.5 hours. So just stuff like that makes your day a little bit better. When you beat that book time, it makes you feel good inside. So let me show you guys these tools. All right, so my toolbox is a Maximizer HD by Mac Tools. It's 59 inches long. And then I don't know how tall it is, but it comes up to my my chest, so I'll show you guys that real quick. So I'm 6 foot, and it comes, I guess it would be about to my shoulder, but it's a pretty tall box. When I eat lunch, I have to pull out my wrench drawer just to eat my lunch, because it's just so tall you can't really sit down at this. So I mean, I like that I can stand up, but I'll just have to pull that drawer out to eat lunch, but it's all good. And then this thing is 30 inches deep, so it's a pretty nice box. I like it. So let's move on to my top drawer. I got my sockets, kind of my easy grab stuff here. Over here I have my Icon impact sockets. I love these things. I'll end up doing a short review on these, but I bought them when I started out, and they've held up. I've not had a single one break yet. I have lost my 24, so I just have a Expert sold by Mac 24 in here. I need to get some shallows. I had this set for a while, but I lost a lot of these, so I'm gonna end up buying an Icon shallow set or a Mac set. I don't know yet. Oh, those are 1/2 inch too, by the way, and it goes all the way up to 27, so that's nice. And then move on to my 3/8 sockets. I have Silver Eagle by Matco. I don't know if they make Silver Eagle anymore. I've had these for quite a couple years now. I got them for Christmas one year. I love these things. I've only lost one of the sockets. Well, I guess I've lost a couple. I got my 9 and 7 missing, but I don't use those too much. But only one I've lost is a 13 millimeter. I just have a cheapie in here right now, but not a big deal. Gets the job done. Moving over here, these are another 3/8 socket set I bought. I originally bought these for like my truck, just keep it in there. But after looking at them, I realized that the Silver Eagles and the Expert sockets, these are supposed to be a deep. It's got quite a bit of a difference on the height, so I kept these out as like a mid-range socket, just to be nice to have around. So I ended up doing that. I got my shallows here. They're the same height. The shallows are the exact same, but it has my missing 7, my 9, and then my 6. And then they also go all the way up. This is a 21 3/8. I got a 20 3/8, and then it goes up to a 22. So that's pretty nice. I did like that. Moving on to my 1/4-inch stuff. My organizers are broke. I do not recommend getting these plastic ones. The organizers, they break pretty easily. So do that with that information as you want, but I'm gonna upgrade in the future on this for sure. But I'm liking these 1/4-inch expert sockets. They're pretty good, get the job done. Moving along, I have my oil filter housing sockets. This is just a cheap set from Harbor Freight. I think they're Maddox or something like that. I got my Mac Tools Toyota oil filter adapter socket wrench. It's pretty nice. It takes a 27. Just put it on there. And then most of the time, I have to use this big old 1/2-inch ratchet to break them things loose because people have a torque them like crazy. But it's no big deal. Then I have my Milwaukee 1/2-inch sockets here. Just in case I ever need to take them out and go out to like the parking lot or something like that. Here I have my Matco Tools bit set. It's pretty nice. I'm missing my T20, so I gotta buy some. I got my Mac Tools Torx set, RBRT. These are a lifesaver to have. My Icon Allen wrench set, metric, goes all the way from 6 to a 19, so that's pretty nice. It does skip some. It skips the 11 and then the others, but I'll end up buying a single 11. Here I have my spark plug, magnetic spark plug socket set. These are a lifesaver to have. I would definitely recommend getting these. Let's pick this up. Now we have my just another Allen set. Has my smaller Allens in it. Just a cheap Craftsman set, and this thing is really nice. I like having this. Front wheel drive axle nut socket set. This is just a box. It has standard sockets in it. This is a wheel stud pilot set for like the newer Jeep Cherokees. They have a bolt that goes in instead of like lugs or lug studs. So this is nice to kind of center the wheel up there. You don't got to lift it and do some weird stuff. This is all my standard stuff. I don't really have that much standard stuff that comes in here. I just have them in here just in case if I need them. As I showed you, it's my 1/2-inch Matco swivel head bar. It's pretty big. I like it. I've had to get it rebuilt once, and overall, it's pretty good. Got my magnets over there. Now we're gonna go down the drawer to the wrench drawer. Got all my wrenches in here. This is just a cheap Pittsburgh set. It goes all the way up to 32, so I got this for pretty cheap. I like it because it has 24, 22, 21, basically all the alignment stuff. I use this for alignments. And it's a cheap set to where if I need to make a tool, I can. If you ever have a newer Blazer, like 2020 and up Blazer, or any Chevy 3.6, the thermostats go out on those super easy. And with thermostats, you're going to want to do a coolant temperature sensor with it. And to get down into it, you cannot get a wrench in there. It's hard to get a crow's foot in there. So what you have to do is heat up this to 290s, and then you can get right on it and twist it right off. So that's just a little tip I have for those. You'll be doing a lot of those if you do it. This is just actually a cheap $50 set off Amazon. Let me see, it's a Duratech, and I've used these for about 6 months now, and they're holding up pretty good. There's a couple that skip some teeth, but overall it's a good set, so I recommend those. I'll link those in the description, so be on the lookout for that. This is Mac line wrench set. I don't really use it too much, but they're nice when I have to use them. I just picked this up. It's an expert swivel head ratchet wrenches. I wish they were reversible, but you just gotta flip it over. These come in handy. They're pretty nice to have. Silver Eagle wrenches. I've had these for a while. They're nice to have handy. Just standard wrenches. Here are my hammers. This is a 40-ounce snap-on hammer, and I cannot recommend this enough. This thing is perfect for getting stuck wheels off and just basically anything in general. Matco hammer, I don't like it too much. And then just dead blow. And then I got adjustable wrenches, crow's feet for brake lines. It's nice to have. Impact driver, so you can get the stuck bolts off to hold the rotors on. And then just more adjustable wrenches, sway bar link wrenches, stuff like that. So let's move on to the next drawer. Next drawer is screwdrivers. I got this nice Mac foam set, orange to match the toolbox. Mirrors, I recommend getting mirrors. They're nice to have, especially for valve cover gaskets on one of these things. I got my hood prop. If the shocks are bad for the hood, put this on there. I cannot recommend this enough. This is a Cornwell brake line cutter, and it has springs in it, so you just twist it to where if it's like a copper line, you do soft, steel line, do hard, and tighten it to where that line matches up with the other line, and then just keep spinning it. You don't have to keep adjusting it in because it adjusts itself. That is a lifesaver. Inspections, we do a digital vehicle inspection for every car. So we check the tread depth on each tire, put it in our computer, and that tells the customer exactly what their tires are. Same for this. This is for brake pads, just checking how much life's left on the brake pads. This is for drum brakes. You'll know what that is if you do drum brakes. And then brake caliper compressor, get the pistons in. It's pretty nice to have. And then I got my snap-on panel popper tool. I love these things. I love this long one, especially to get into hard to get spots. Go down, this is my pliers drawer. I got a Matco set, which I don't really like these. I might trade these in on something else. I do like this, the long reach one, but needle noses suck. They're pretty bad. Vice grips, I need to get some new ones. These are pretty bad. I got Matco tools. This is a heavy duty for like radiator hoses, spring clamps, stuff like that. It's got two sides to it, so you can do big and do small clamps. It's pretty nice. This is for coolant, so like coolant lines. Put this on there if you don't want the fluid to come out, like the coolant to come out. Just put it on there and it pinches the line without damaging it because it's plastic. Knife just to have to cut stuff. This is a panel pliers. These are nice to have for the ones that like push lock ones. This is an electrical connector thing, pliers. You unplug the connectors with if you can't get to them good. This is good if you do a lot of exhaust work. I weld up a lot of exhaust, so this is nice to get the hangers off. You just put it in there and it shoves it through the rubber hanger. And this is just an oil filter pliers. These are Hyper Toughs. This is one of the first tools. I think I got this thing from Walmart. I use it all the time still. So cheap tools do work, guys. I don't have anything in this drawer yet. This is kind of just my air tools, air hammer, stuff like that. Not too much. Got my Wienermobile in here. This is kind of just my throwaway drawer. All my bigger stuff. Coolant pressure tester, extension stuff, compression test kit, Noid lights, propane, gloves. I mean, it's just a bunch of random stuff in here, honestly. Wax, so I can clean the box up good. My race car stickers. Now we're gonna move over on the other side here. In this drawer, I have my electrical stuff. I got my test light. It's nice to have. It's from Mac Tools. Antifreeze tester, retractable test lead set, snap-on torch. I gotta get some butane put in this. Power probe 3. This is always handy to have. And then that's basically it. Just got my electrical tools here. And let's move on to the next drawer. Got my ratchet drawer. This is the ratchet I use every day. It's a Mac Tools locking head. So it's not like the Matco ones where they keep flexing. It locks in place actually when you hit the button. You just hit that button and it moves. I couldn't recommend these enough. I love this thing. It's so nice to have. And it's long reach, so it's perfect. And then it comes with this little short one too. It's pretty nice. Matco tools. 1/4" swivel head ratchet. I love this thing. It's perfect, and it's purple. I like purple stuff. This is just my torque wrenches. I need to get some new ones. Husky ratchets. These are really nice, actually. 144 teeth, so you can get some tight places with it. I use this 1/2" one all the time. Love it. This is the one tool you really need to have. If you're doing tires and stuff, you need to have this torque stick, so you can torque the wheels on people's cars so you don't have a wheel fall off on the highway. This box has organizers in it, so you can put like these things in here. So I have all my extensions over here. I love this thing. It's a little impact swivel. So nice to have. Moving down, I have my, you gotta close the drawer. So this is just my bolt bin. This comes in handy when you drop some bolts. So definitely recommend you getting a bolt bin. Just keep every spare bolt you have. It comes with the car. You put new ones in it. Keep the old ones. Wire wheels, some poppers to scare people, Gorilla Glue. Get some Gorilla Glue. Just don't ask why. Just get some. Drill bits, Milwaukee drill bits. They're pretty good. And then the last drawer I have is my power tool drawer. I have a Milwaukee 1/2". It's the new one that came out. 3 lights on the front. I love this thing. It's perfect. I used to have a Craftsman one. It was terrible. Got this, and I'm not going back. Same thing. This 3/8 edition of the same thing. Pretty nice. 1/2", or not 1/2", 3/8 stubby M12. This thing's a lifesaver. Get this. Just Milwaukee drill. Not much to say there. This isn't the fuel version, so it's not that good. This is the high speed edition, 3/8 Milwaukee ratchet. Nice to have. Let me see here. Just an impact, the hex impact. Mac Tools light. This thing is pretty good. It's pretty bright. This thing has motion detection, so it shuts off under a car until it senses motion. That can be a good thing and a bad thing. You don't want to forget that thing under your car. This is a Braun Harbor Freight light. I got this for when they were on sale a couple months back. These are pretty good. I use it for like welding. So if you put it on the pipe, don't worry about it getting burned, nothing like that. You can see, hard to see if it can focus. The top's a little burnt on it from sitting on some exhaust pipe, welding it. Then I got tablet. This is what I do all my digital vehicle inspections on. And then I use this thing every single day. Streamlight wedge light. These things are notorious for missing the screws, so when you buy one, take all these screws out and Loctite every single one, or they will fall out. But they're pretty nice. They're bright. And then that's it for this toolbox. So I'll show you the other one. It doesn't have any tools in it right now, but I'll still show you guys. So right here is my Matco Tools 80 series roll cart. I used to have all of my main tools in here, but I ended up putting them in this box for right now because summertime I'd roll this cart around pretty good, but it's winter time, I'm not really moving too much, so I got my main tools in there now. But this is a pretty nice box. I'm not really fond of the Matco boxes too much, but I love the graphics on this one. I couldn't pass it up. I got it a couple years ago. Up here I have snap-on pocket screwdriver, another pocket screwdriver, Mac Tools pick set. It's not too bad. These are Lang pocket screwdriver set here. I got this off the snap-on truck a little bit ago. Brake caliper hangers, you're gonna need these. Down here, snap-on striking pry bar set. You have to shave down the edges of these so it can fit in the box, and so you can shut the lid actually. Gloves, always gotta have gloves. Boroscope, this thing's a lifesaver on certain cars. We've had some, like the newer Ford 2.0s. They have a problem where the head gasket will leak into the cylinder and it'll start flagging misfire codes. So you pressure test it, let it sit, and put this down there. You see the coolant in the cylinders. I don't have anything in the drawers at all right now. I emptied the whole thing and put it in there, but it's still nice to have this. I just have this this little red thing down here, red towel, so I can put like brake calipers on there and put the clips in. Basically, just using this as a bench for right now. And then over here, I just have a little three drawer or 3-tier cart from Harbor Freight. Just use this to put the heavy stuff on. Use this as a bench as well. Overall, I'm enjoying the mechanic stuff. There's times, like I said, where it gets a little rough because you don't really know what to do. But once you figure out something on a car, it's cakewalk from there. Just don't get discouraged. Don't let yourself get too down. Just remember the next day, just get back up and get back at it. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm gonna start doing those tool reviews here soon, so be on the lookout for that. And thanks for watching, guys.